Hey guys, welcome back. I told you all that I was going to be doing a tutorial using my other little Maybelline The City Mini palette. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get over my cold. So today I'm going to do a tutorial using this one, and this is in Rooftop Bronzes. I love this palette. I love the other one that I picked up. I think these eyeshadows are such great quality. They're so pigmented. I am going to do my foundation and like face makeup first. So if you're wanting to see like the eyeshadow tutorial part, I'll just link down below where that starts. But if you want to watch like the whole makeup tutorial, then just watch it. Because I know that some of you guys like to watch like the full face makeup tutorial, and I know others of you guys probably just want to watch the eyeshadow tutorial part. So best of both worlds. So first I'm going to go in with my Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence SPF 50+. And I'm just going to use this as like my face lotion and primer before I go in with my foundation. And I'll link down below. I like scratched my face a second ago, that's why it was red right there. I'll link down below where you can get that stuff because I know it's really hard to find. You can basically only get it on Amazon because it's from Japan. But it's like unlike any face sunscreen I've ever used. And I'm basically out of this, so I need to order some more. Like it doesn't feel greasy or heavy underneath foundation, and it really just feels like a primer. And then I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips with my Aquaphor Lip Repair. And I just like to do this so when I go to apply my lip product at the end, my lips are like moisturized and don't get flaky or anything. This is also like really amazing stuff. And I'm just now getting over a cold that I had last week. Like I know in like some of my last videos that I posted, my haul video, I think last week, I was telling you guys that I was feeling sick, and I did get sick. Like I don't know if I got a cold or what, but it like lasted for about a week, and I'm just now starting to feel better. For my foundation today, I'm going to mix these two foundations. I've actually really been enjoying mixing these two foundations together, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in shade 2 and the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Long Wearing Liquid Foundation in shade 2. So I just mostly use the Urban Decay Naked Skin, which I'm almost out of this foundation, so I pump, and this stuff is so liquidy. So I would do a pump like that, and then I do like a half a pump or so of the All Nighter foundation, and I just mix those two together on the back of my hand. And then I dot that all over my face. I've just been enjoying mixing these two together because the All Nighter foundation is like water resistant. So it's a really good like sweat proof foundation for the summer. And I don't know. Sometimes that All Nighter foundation, if I just use it on its own, it's like just so full coverage that it doesn't look super natural. So that's why I like to mix it with the Naked Skin, because it just makes it look more like natural and not as heavy. And I don't know if you can hear the cicadas outside, but they are so loud. I've told you guys before that I have a window right next to where I film, and you can hear all the wildlife outside. Sorry, I'm still trying to recover from my summer cold. And then I'm just using my Dampen Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend this foundation in. But oh yeah, also too, I wanted to thank you guys for my birthday wishes. Yesterday was my birthday, and I had a lot of you guys wish me happy birthday on Snapchat and on Instagram. So I just want to thank you guys for all of your birthday wishes. It really meant a lot to me. I had to actually work all day yesterday on my birthday, so I didn't really do anything exciting on my birthday. So we're planning on having like a cookout at my parents' house this weekend celebrating my birthday, and we're actually gonna be celebrating my birthday, Josh's birthday, which is my boyfriend, and my brother's birthday, because Josh's birthday was, got like a little booger. Josh's birthday was at the end of June, and our birthdays are kind of close together, so we just kind of thought we'd just celebrate it together this year. And then my brother, his birthday was in May, but he was like out of town on his birthday, so we just figured we'd celebrate him all together this year, so that'll be a lot of fun. And the weather is supposed to be really nice, so I'm really looking forward to that. Now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer, and I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 15 Fair. And I'm just gonna put this here underneath my eyes. And I'll probably put a little bit of this like down the center of my nose too. And then I'm just using the opposite end of my Real Technique sponge to blend out this concealer. I recently picked up this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I forgot how much I love this stuff. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite concealers. I love that one and the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. Those are like my two all-time favorite like drugstore concealers. They're really awesome. Great coverage. They don't crease underneath the under eyes, and they're just so good. Then I'm just taking the leftovers and kind of putting it there around my mouth. Okay, next I'm just gonna set everything with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. And I did get fake nails put on. I need to go back today and like change the color, because I've had my nails done for like a week now. But it's really been helping me so much to stop picking my cuticles, because I told you guys that, I mean, it's a bad habit that I've had for a long time. And I used to get my nails done all the time, and it was like the only thing that would keep me from picking, because the nails are like thick, you know, and you can't really pick. Plus too, it's something about when my nails look nice, I don't want to pick my cuticles. So, but yeah, I've really been enjoying it. And if you have that issue, I highly recommend going and getting your nails done. I mean, I know it's expensive and everything, or it can be, but for me, I feel like it's totally worth it. And I haven't been setting my under eye concealer, and I've really been enjoying that, because I felt like recently, if I set my under eyes, I felt like they were looking really dry. So I haven't been setting them, and I like that so much better. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my brows. And I recently picked up this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. And it's like a thicker, like wanded brow product. And I picked up the shade Blonde, and I have been loving this. Like, I almost like this more than my NYX Micro Brow, which is crazy because you guys know how much I love that. But this is just so fast, and it just looks so good. And it also kind of like has this wax to it, like where it kind of holds your brows down. Like, you probably wouldn't even need to use like a brow gel to set your brows with this, but I still do, just because I like the way my brows look when I use like a tinted brow gel. But this thing has been amazing. I'm just gonna go in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, my brow gel mascara, and this is in light to medium, and I'm just gonna use this to just set my brows in place. But like I said, with that other stuff, you don't really even need this, but I just like the way that this makes my brows look. It just makes them look a little bit more fuller and a little bit more fluffy, like here in the front. For my bronzer, I'm just going in with my NARS Laguna and my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff this here, like in the area where I would kind of contour. And I've just been kind of using my bronzer as my blush. I think I told you guys that in my last tutorial. I've just really been enjoying that look. And then I'm just going in with my Real Techniques powder brush, and then I'm just going to bronze up my hairline. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it down here and then here on my jawline, and also take it down here on my neck. And then just a little bit here on my nose. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight, and I'm just going to use my the Balm Mary-LouManizer. This has just been my favorite highlight lately. Just love it so much. And I'm going in with the Real Techniques contour, I think it is. Yeah, contour brush. And I just kind of like buff it like up here on my temples, down here like on my cheekbones. And I also take a little bit of it here, which is not really going to matter once we do the eyeshadow part, but it's such a beautiful highlight, so pretty. It's like a really pretty, just like light champagne-y gold color. And then I do put a little bit of it like here on the tip of my nose and kind of right here on my Cupid's bow area. And then sometimes I like to take a mirror and just kind of like look at everything from the side to make sure everything looks good. And then once I get the eyeshadow done, then I'll do my lips. But now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow part. And I'm going to zoom you guys in here in a second. But first I'm going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Brow Precise Perfecting Highlighter. And this is in the shade Light. And I'm going to use this as my brow bone highlight and also as my eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to put this all over my whole entire eyelid. And I'm just blending this out with the Precision Angled P84 brush by Sigma. I'm going to go in, like I told you guys, those cicadas are so loud. Like I told you guys in the intro, I'm going to be using this Maybelline The City Mini palette in Rooftop Bronzes. And before I go in with this, since this doesn't have any like matte colors in here, I'm going to go in with my bronzer, with my NARS Laguna bronzer, which you could just use whatever bronzer you're using for this part. But I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to put this on my Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm just going to brush this here in the crease of my eye. And this is just going to be like my transition shade, since this doesn't have, or since this palette doesn't have any matte transition shades in it. That is one thing. Let me zoom you guys into. Whoops. That is one thing I would change about the eyeshadow palette, is I wish it had some matte, especially, you know, mid-tone colors that you could use in the crease, at least one, just because, you know, it's really hard to do a nice eyeshadow look with at least one matte, just like crease color. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of this bronzer and I'm just going to like smudge it down here on the lower lash line, kind of connect it up with that bronzer in the crease. Next, for my first part of my lid, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm just going to use my Sigma E55 shading brush. So I'm just going to pack that color on this brush, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to place this color here on like the first third of my eyelid and just take it like up to the crease. And I really like this color. I think it's such a pretty like bronzy, like warm bronzy color. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to go in with this bottom dark bronzy color on the Sigma concealer brush. And I'm going to place this eyeshadow here on the outer like little corner area, and I will go in and kind of shape out my outer V a little more, but first I just want to place this color here and just kind of blend it with that bronzy color that I used here on the front. I'm just going to go in and on the tip of this brush I'm going to get some more of this bronzy color, knock off the excess, and I'm going to run this color down here, just kind of like matching the upper like with the lower, like as far as I take it over. Okay, next I'm going in with the Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just gonna barely tap it in this color here, just right on the tip, just like that at first. And I'll probably go in and add, sorry that was out of focus, I'll probably go in and add a little bit more color, but I just want to start out with a little bit at first because that might be all I need. And I'm just gonna kind of, in little circular motions and just little windshield wiper motions, just kind of blend that out. And honestly, that's probably enough. I probably won't go in with any more. like these shadows, especially that darker one, is super pigmented, so you don't need much of it. And I'm just gonna do the same thing here on this other side. And then in the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. And I'm just using like my e.l.f. angled brush. And I'm just gonna pop that color here. If you wanted it to be even more intense, you could go in with like a makeup setting spray and spray your brush. And then I'm gonna go back with the very first bronzy color on that E55 shading brush. And I'm just gonna make sure that this is really just intense on this first part of the lid. I always like to go back and just kind of touch up the very first color I did, just because sometimes with the blending it can get kind of toned down. I'm just going to go in with my mascara, and I have been using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I have been so in love with this mascara. It's so good. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with several coats of this, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I'm using on my lips today to complete this look. And then for my lips, I'm just going to line them with my my Lancome lip liner in Ideal. And then this little lip product here from Burt's Bees, it's the Lip Shimmer in Caramel. I have been loving this little lipstick thing, and I'm just gonna put that on over top the lip liner. And then this is that bronzy makeup look completed. I think it turned out really, really pretty. I think this is just a nice, just kind of quick and easy, like bronzy makeup look to do in the summer, because I feel like the eyeshadow, it doesn't really take much at all, and especially with skipping the liner, it's really quick. I'm trying to decide if I like my eyebrows this light with this makeup look. I feel like I need to make them darker, but it could just be me. I'm trying to go a little bit lighter with my brows because I am thinking of going blonder maybe in the next 6 months or so, but I don't really know. Who knows what I'm going to do. But anyhow, I hope that you guys did enjoy this tutorial using this little Maybelline City Mini palette in Rooftop Bronzes. If you guys would like to see maybe another tutorial with more of like the gold shades in this, let me know down in the comments and I will film that video for you guys. And I know I told you guys I was going to film that dramatic, like Indian inspired makeup tutorial, which I am still planning on filming that video. I think I'm gonna try to film that one next week, so just be on the lookout for that video for next week. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. If you did enjoy this, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and hit the little notification bell so you can get notified as to when I post my videos, because I told you guys that I'm not, like, I don't really have a schedule anymore. Like, I'm just posting them whenever, so that'll just let you know when I get my videos up. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope that you all have a great week, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye. I feel like I did that completely out of order.